Good morning. How is everybody? Let's get this going. I've gotten pretty consistent at getting this game to work for me. So hopefully there's no more technical difficulties involving Starfield. Okay, that's right. We were arrested. Hi.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
So basically, you want me to steal from thieves.
Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
If there's incriminating data out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
You feel like talking about it?
What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Okay.
That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Oh, I get paid? Credits, now you're speaking my language.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
What if I get caught with the container of Aurora in my cargo hold?
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Yep.
We'll be here if you need us. Hello.
I did not intend to be a smuggler or a spy or a criminal. Things just happened.
Yes?
Hang on. I keep hearing stuff. And I keep forgetting that I want to check stuff out. Oh, that's my ship. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I keep forgetting I wanted to take this slow and actually... Sarah, chill. Damn.
Hey.
Actually look at stuff and see if there's anything I can read anywhere.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Phobos. Asteroid, temperature cold, vision is scheduled to be in the solar system for an extended period. Focus on technical upgrades and mission planning. Okay, that's just the ship information. Nothing for me around here. Nope, can't go that way.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, I'm just being nosy. The mission board.
How's the training coming along?
Training? What training? I've mostly been learning on the job.
Oh, right. I forgot how stretched thin we were. Well, out of the frying pan.
The fruit cellar and what was the other one? Dover Beach. The light of the stars, fields of Everglass. Am I gonna get in trouble if I take these? That's the button. Okay. Highly acclaimed novel, Fields of Everglass, set in the near future during a fictional wartime era. And yet, Talat did not back down. No, sir, I won't fire on them, regardless of what you say they did. Those soldiers were once like us. They're our family. We have no reason to fight them. This impressed Florence. Was Talat really willing to put everything on the line just to protect her compatriots? She knew the war was ridiculous, but to see him face his commander now and absolutely refuse a direct order, knowing that it could amount to treason. This was the same Talat who no more than a week ago had carried out an order to ambush and lock up her entire squad. She knew there was a gentleness to the man, but until now she had not been able to know for sure just how reasonable he could be. You're out of line, soldier. You want to think about what you're doing and run that by me one more time? Commander Greason barked. Spittle flew. His face was turning bright red with anger. Greason was not accustomed to disobedience. You heard me. I'm not repeating myself. Talat looked over to Florence. He knew the gravity of the situation, but she had taught him so much about this unjust war in their few short days together, that in this moment he decided, even if it cost him gravely, he would do the right thing. As he noticed the other officers begin to shuffle uncomfortably, noting a break in their resolve, a smirk crossed his face. The cracks began to show. He knew the tide was about to turn, and that his small act of defiance could be the one to usher in the end of this foolish conflict. Okay. Oh, it's a poem. Within my breast there is no light, but the cold light of the stars. I give the first watch of the night to the red planet Mars. The start of the unconquered will, he rises in my breast, serene and resolute and still, and calm and self-possessed. I will take it.
What?
I'm just looking. Y'all got books everywhere in here. I have some of them already. I don't need all
Excuse
of
me.
them.
Yes, sir. Needed to clear some bad juju. Having some fun among the last 3 missions.
Well, you need to clear that through the proper
Pardon.
channels. The last thing I need is Lieutenant Toff giving me an Alpha Centauri because he started a fire on this ship.
Clear out the bad juju. Bruh. That's a nice coffee station.
Convict.
Docking port computer. Docking port computer. What's up here? Do do do. No one is stopping me, so I'm going to keep looking. Take that.
We'll keep the brig ready for any pirates you bring in.
The Vigilance Brig is a high-level confinement facility for captured and pretrial prisoners charged with piracy. The brig ensures the security and safe transport of all prisoners to United Colony's correctional facilities. Under the guidance of Commander Ikande and ranked officers of the Vigilance, the brig staff is responsible for maintaining and enforcing these directives. Okay. Handcuffs and a guard escort are standard when transporting prisoners. Those assigned to maximum security cells may require additional security measures to prevent escape. We should attempt to accommodate prisoner requests within reason. Looser restraints and comfortable seating can be supplied upon request. The United Colonies will typically use mid-sized Deimos ships for shuttling prisoners to the correctional facility. Okay. No privacy, but like, you wouldn't expect there to be any. What's up here? More cells. Why is the light off in this one? Are these gonna fill up as I bring people in? That'd be a neat detail. That's the interrogation room.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Okay, we're going back to Sidonia.
This is UC Security. Prepared to be scanned for contraband?
What the fuck?
Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and
Hey.
stolen goods will be confiscated.
Wait. But hold on. Wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a
Welcome
minute.
to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
No. What? Let me see something. It's still in there. That's why. Hang on. Let's get this shit out of here. We ain't doing that again. I thought they took it. I legitimately thought they took the black market stuff. I guess not. Oh, I need to put some points into deception. Holy crap. Let's try this again. Not getting arrested a second time.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Trying to get me arrested twice. Video game. There we go, that's better.
Exchange is a great place to buy your weapon.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC Security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC Security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
I'm gonna piss off Sarah. Well, here goes nothing.
Sure, go ahead. You shoot me, and the TA will have bounty hunters on your ass before you even get back to the spaceport. Listen, love, I've heard it all. Threats bounce right off, so either cough up the finder's fee or try and sell that shipment on your own. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Venus?
might have to start taking Vasco with me. Although I don't know... Oh, I forgot. Low gravity.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. How you doing, Kata?
Mars is wrapped with resources, which means...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Still kind of tired, but alright.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy.
You were talking to me about talking quiet. It's... Could you have said that any louder?
Right down to business. And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need to
don't talk to Sarah that way, dick.
A bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
How loud do you want this to be?
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual?
Yes, fucker.
You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
You sound like Gru.
Sometimes it feels like the
Okay, love how that just moved.
A strong community is stronger than any higher power.
The hell? Bruh. Really? Really? Are you serious right now?
Horace and I may disagree on matters of faith, but we both try to do what we can to help those who feel lost without community.
My inner IT is so disappointed.
Welcome to Sidonia. Stay out of my way.
Hey, buddy.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to collect credits you owe Adler Kemp.
Adler Kemp? Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm sure your funeral will be lovely.
Hey now. take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else.
Sure.
I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
I don't think Adler's going to be satisfied with that option.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
I think I have enough money. Okay. Promise to stop borrowing from Adler and I'll pay the debt for you.
Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Only one point
Good boy.
Where is patrol route to work from? That's how it goes sometimes.
Ever been to Aquila? No security here.
Have something for me?
Yeah, it's all here.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message?
He got the message.
Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates?
If you think they can handle me.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
Sarah liked it too, and that's what I'm happy
I'll
about.
call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Good work, bartender. Won't be the last to be hustling information in some space port.
Rook meets king.
Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Nice. I like the chess reference there. And we're running. And we're running.
Captain Locke, do you require my assistance?
I'm good, buddy. Thanks.
Might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
We're gonna need a bigger ship eventually. This one has one bed. And it is big enough for one person.
good enough to join our crew?
Damn right I am.
You bet your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Okay.
So that's the notorious Nova Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
Well, good thing we're not joining them for the hell of it. We are, in fact, joining them because we have no choice. It's either that or the UC hounds me forever. Well, not quite. I found some contraband on Mars. And promptly forgot that I had it. And then left Mars. And then tried to land back on Mars. Again. And got caught with the contraband in my ship. And got arrested. And then got taken to a secret UC spaceship where they told me that I can either serve an extended sentence with a higher fine, or I could act as a double agent, join the Crimson Fleet, and then get evidence on the Crimson Fleet for the UC from the inside. So we went with the second option.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Boy, do I have some bad news for you. You have a crewman on board I'm looking for.
All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman?
You took one of their capital ships on accident? Bro! The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Oh God. I do not know.
Bro. What you doing, buddy?
Pilot of the Ragana. We are medical supply ship headed for New Homestead. We don't want any trouble.
I need you to give me that guy.
I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly?
I told you.
would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. All right, you can dock. We will talk then.
Okay. Tried to get away from me. Like, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Come back. I don't want to actually shoot you.
It was a pleasant change of scenery.
I am not sure what to make of you being here.
Now you have a capital
If you
ship.
wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Yes, yes, you should. I don't know who's listening over comms. This is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
The fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you?
Nope.
And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
As long as he agrees to turn himself into UC's stuff.
Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
Not really.
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours.
Good.
And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Can I talk to you?
So now what? They're gonna put me in a cis-death prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
She was coming at me with a knife. Okay. Was the capital ship at least spacey? My biggest issue with the Frontier is that it is very cramped.
Damn Mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Ah, shit. When was my last save? That's never happened before. Oh.
Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? Is that your best shot?
Where are you at? There you are.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Austin Rake is dead. The Regana survived.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Yep. I don't respond well to threats.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind.
Oop.
Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Well, we're in. I hope you know what you're doing.
Nope. Not a damn clue. Kind of just winging it at this point.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Bye. Why am I going back? Board the vigilance. Oh, report to vigilance. Okay.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Next time we're on shore leave. Hello.
First mission on the books and no casualties. Good work.
We're back. Anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Any point in trying to get Rake to give up information about the fleet?
That's something we're looking into. But it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay him a visit there sometime? I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you.
Pleased is not the word that I would use in that instance, but sure. Glad he surrendered. I didn't want to kill anyone innocent or otherwise.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
I'll do my part to make certain that doesn't happen, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Oh, it's clever.
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem like I passed their initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
What do you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her.
Everything's going according to plan.
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
Oh, you can lie? But Sarah's right behind me. I was told to meet Neva at the key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy, and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Okay, hello.
Are you stuck, Sarah?
We got a wager going over whether the fleet will let you in or leave you for dead. And, unless you're a zombie, I owe the ops team lunch. Commander Ikande is the heart and soul of UC SysDef. I'd follow him to the ends of the galaxy. Maintenance crews are the unsung heroes of the Vigilance. Ensign Betty does a ton of work keeping things shipshape.
He's like, I owe them lunch now. Damn right you do. Hi, Vasco.
To be back on board.
Alright, let's go actually do main story real quick. And deal with that. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's travel to the key first. Hear me out. If I join the fleet first, I want to see if that changes my interactions with the fleet later. Do you get what I mean? Like, if I join the fleet now, when they capture Barrett later, can I just walk in and be like, hey, he's actually my buddy, he's with me? Can I do that? Is that an option? Where is the key? Whoa! Ayo, way up here. Okay, whoa. My ship can't go that far. I can't go that far either. Oh, because the ship's docked. I'm dumb. Undock the ship, please. Thank you. I really appreciate the detail of like all the little knob turning and button pushing that you do in first person. That's nice. Ooh, lots of water. And copper. Extreme environment, deep freeze. Unexplored route. Where are you taking me first? Oh god, where is it? Just trying to get over there. It's so far away. We'll get there eventually. We will get there when we get there. So many jumps. While I'm here, I'm just gonna scan. That is a red dwarf star? last one. Hey, level 10. Woof. Do I want to save something? Commerce, gastronomy, scavenging, theft. Yep, we'll go with theft.
What are you hailing for? Land in the key or don't.
Okay. Look, it's polite to knock first, okay? Damn. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Time to move on.
You said the tick was 10K.
Not to a no-knock warrant. No.
Captain Locke, greetings.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
What the fuck happened?
Greetings.
From me and get caught.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
What the fuck?
Out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
How can I be of service, Captain?
It's still going. Oh my god. What the hell? No bugs in this game. No bugs
What the hell took you
detected.
so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Why did you miss me?
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
I had my own affairs to deal with.
I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch on our belongings.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav-jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
I read entirely too much romance for me to look at that and not immediately go, that's a trope.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is
I didn't mean to play it again.
My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals.
I didn't mean to play it again.
His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed
How do I turn it
him
off?
at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed
I didn't mean to play it again.
himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav-jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
I didn't necessarily want to hear it again. I'm not against hearing it again, but like...
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision.
Well, if we're here, we're here.
Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in
God, in 4K.
sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
Nah.
So are we to assume that you are
Not 4K.
that Jasper
760 at
is
most.
moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
Is it 760 or 720?
That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
Wait, what does that say? Nice view.
Time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this
720.
broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Sarah. Ma'am. Madam. Personal space is requested. Thank you. Okay. Moving on now.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are pain.
What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining.
Wait a... That is not your name, and that is definitely not... What? Why are my initials here?
Sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates.
Why is your name way too close to mine? I don't...
Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
Identity theft.
Don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices.
Of course.
And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Delgado sounds like a smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Very cyberpunk. I like it.
Yeah, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
All I need now is a cool ass outfit, my guy. How can I get one? Any other modifications I need to know about?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
Time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Heading up.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
There's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
I could be an absolute brat and just joke with this fucker. Please don't shoot me. Because I hope that doesn't include Fleet before breakfast, because I like to sleep late.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I resist. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
Oh wait, are we treasure hunting?
You're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave
Am I actually going to get to go hunt for treasure?
And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
I kind of want to look for treasure. And like finish that out and then see how this feels. Okay, what's this code Neva's talking about?
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating, being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls.
Okay, maybe you should tell me more about Crix's legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
I hate so much that I like his stupid little smirk. I hate so much that I like his stupid little smirk.
Listen to the words that I am saying. The legacy is real. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having.
Can I get a cool scarf like that?
Though the idea of the legacy has probably been blown a bit out of proportion, I'm certain there's an element of truth to its existence.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do.
I want a scarf
to that end,
like that.
The next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Ooh. Is there anything you can tell me about Jasper Crix's history before he ended up in the lock?
I could tell you stories that would last for hours. But now is not the time.
Damn.
You have a job to do, and I don't like to be kept waiting. When you... well, if you get back to the key, I am sure you can find some copies of the interview he gave to SSNN around here, somewhere. I think those recordings might give you the history lesson that you are looking for.
I found one. Okay.
Need something?
No, I'm good. I might need better gear though. Although I'm out a few thousand credits. I want a scarf like that, my god! So being a brat got me a couple of brownie points. I like it. I like it. Okay.
To Venus?
In a bit.
Bye for now.
What's through here? When doesn't being a brat work? You know what? I'm starting to realize that I need to be a brat more often. It really does get me some interesting stuff. Ooh. That's part 4.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC Security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC Security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamn interview.
Okay, so there are at least 4 parts. I found part 1 and part 4. I need parts 2 and 3. Ooh, stolen artwork. Still need points into deception, which I'm pretty sure is what helps you smuggle. Marzana partial project data protected. Okay.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Nice. Caffeine! I need that poster. It's a notepad. Nothing real important in there.
catches first.
Ooh, what's this one? Do I know the glitches for the armor stuff? No, I don't. I don't know any glitches, actually. Okay, there's at least 7 parts now. Yeah, I don't know glitches for anything. I came in blind. Okay, interview part 7.
One final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Criggs need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you'd ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job.
Patience.
Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds. And they should be.
There I am.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
On my tail, and my grab
No,
just chokes.
that's it.
You know
I'm
what I
done.
find back there? The
You guys
baddest
get her the
bitch
hell out of
I've
here.
ever seen.
Make sure she
One
takes all
really
the
got
sound
me
equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
Okay, so you were saying there's a glitch to get armor by looking through cracks in armor cases without them counted as being stolen. You can get the armor for main quests, for the main quest people by doing that. When you say, like, I can get Delgado's gear, is that what you're saying? Am I understanding that correctly?
So wait, say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Well. Better get rid of the body.
She had bills to pay. That line was really well done.
Man, I get so tired of pirates on this station patting themselves on the back. I killed this. I stole that. Shut the hell up and get back to work.
I'm just looking for something. I wasn't expecting it to get thrown aside so violently. Looking for more interview slates. Nope, none there. Alright, where are you at?
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast in the face.
Okay, here's the second part of the interview.
Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm the defendant. You even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh, dozens of times. I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218. Oh, yeah. The Galbank archives. Very good, Gail. I see you've done your research. That would be when I rounded up a few of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
That's right. They brought me in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for
I'll finish it.
5 years. Till I decided I wanted more. I got rid of their leader, put myself in his place, and started running the show. I've been the one in charge ever since.
Was it absolutely necessary to cut his throat and leave the body on a public street in the well?
On the street, reputation is everything. I wanted everyone in the city to know that Jasper Cricks was taking over. I think they got the message.
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about
Okay,
making
so
those
we are
credits.
we're missing parts 3, 5, and 6. There's 3 more parts to that recording.
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
Of course. A little bit of blood's not gonna hurt nobody. There we go. Here's the third part.
So tell us about Jasper Cricks' version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gail, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I
You know your
consider
way
them
around
as
the
just
law.
means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space, on the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
Okay. Boggs rules for Nova. Don't piss me off. Everyone drinks. Sober. Get out. Drink at your own risk. No killing unless they deserve it. You got a grudge. Spit it out. I'm a bartender. I don't read minds. No pissing on the walls. No hogging the ping pong table. I pick the music. Bog. Message from Shinya Voss. Credits are the lifeblood of the fleet. Our entire operation would not exist if not for the blood, sweat, and bullets of the pirates doing the work and the consolidation of their earnings here at the Key. So let me make myself clear. While we have facilities outside the Key, I expect any funds outside of standard operational costs to be brought back to the Reckoner's core. We've had incidents where fleet members have taken over operations on various planets throughout the settled systems and skimmed a little too much off the top. Suffice to say, they paid a steep price for their lack of transparency. Make sure you don't do the same. Noted. Repair your damn ship. It doesn't matter if you think your bird is clean. When you dock, check with Jazz and her team and do a full repair and scan your ship for any dings or bugs. Security on this station isn't about the swarm of patrols we got out there or the 3 large batteries orbiting the Key. It's the little things, the details. We gotta make sure to mind them. Neva. Weight room etiquette. As the doctor on this ship, I want to remind everyone of weight room etiquette. Wipe down your equipment. Bacteria grows in damp, warm areas. Wipe everything your skin touches. That includes the barbells and plates. Spotting. Let's try to avoid back injuries. If someone requests that you spot them, do it, and don't forget to ask how you want to be spotted. Some people like a little help lifting off. Rotating in. If there's no free benches, it's always good to let others rotate in between your sets. Find someone your size so you don't have to change things up. Just remember to follow rule number 1. Ooh. Iceball tours. Delgado still taking rooks on a tour of that old prison. I wonder if there's still some good loot down there. I've got a cutter that will split an iceberg. I've been itching to use it. Radley sucks. I want to second the earlier complaint that Radley sucks, who decided to let the trade authority on this ship anyway. I don't like that I have to see his smarmy face every time I want to walk to the Nova. I say we start a petition that he put a mask on. Mathis Castillo. Anyone meet the new Rook Mathis? I'd stay the hell away from him. It's nothing personal. The man puts in the work. He's just a walking black cat. Every job I've ever done with the bloke ended badly. I was there when he set up a chem deal in the same joint a squad of off-duty SysDef agents decided to have breakfast. Street rats called him Hex. Look the word up. It don't mean good things. Ship module was just set up with shielding on my cargo and it worked like a charm. I was able to smuggle contraband to every major system without a hitch. Oh, it's something I can put on my ship? My only complaint is that if my ship gets dinged in a dogfight, I gotta come back to the key and get maintenance. I don't have a solution though. I just wanted to put it out there. Also, I can confirm on the record that Radley does indeed suck. Everyone thinks Radley sucks. I don't have a complaint. I just want to let it be known Radley sucks harder than a heat leech on a radiator. Know your rights. Seeing a lot of new faces around here, and I just want to remind you that we don't take kindly to bullying. Even as the lowest rung on the ladder, it's important to know your rights and what you're entitled to. For example, you have the right not to piss me off. You have the right not to be a whiny little rook. You have the right to shut your face. Remember your rights and excuse them and exercise them liberally. It might just save your life. Oh, that's nice.
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat dies down. Then it's back to raiding and pillaging.
I don't know about you, but I think the welcome sign lends itself to the enduring charm of this star station.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
You either put up, shut up, or die. He's a charge.
Everybody's got to talk at once. Always. Have I been through here? I feel like I've been through here.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship with no personality.
Oh yeah, it's the command center. I've definitely been in here. I'm still looking around though. Like, I'm missing what? 2 more? 5 and 6. That's the bunks. The range, yeah, I was in here. Oop. Anything in the bar?
Well, isn't this cozy? It appears we've stumbled across the embodiment of the phrase absolute mayhem.
parts are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun.
As a captain, I try to set a good example. Boys in the ranks, skills from the pirates.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. Maybe. We haven't decided. On the other hand,
Ooh, I'll take that.
Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our credits?
My friend's got a point, Bog. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here at home.
soon, everyone's pirates want to feel could use a good shake.
Well, it's an interesting theory, but here's my take. First off, the creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to me, not to you. Second, if I did have bombs lay a finger on these streets,
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
and so either buy a drink or get the hell out of my bar.
I'm dying for a big score. Big enough to explode that bomb in Shinya's chest. Can you believe how much gear is costing now? We gotta get some.
This is one. Oh, here's 5.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Scar become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key, a few UC ships, and a couple dozen ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the 7 systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC system?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh?
Don't challenge
How about
Bug to
fighting the
5
Three
finger
Star
fillet.
Collective over a bunch of
His
rods
hands are like
hanging in
cinder
space?
blocks and cigarettes.
How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
I mean, he's not wrong, but, you know.
I need another drink.
Oh, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you can call me Bog. Welcome to the last Nova, where the drinks are never free.
Just found my new home away from home.
As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house. 1 free bottle of Bog's Grog.
That sounds disgusting. I'll take it.
That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type.
And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows.
Anything you can tell me about the last Nova?
Nova was always the lovely sight you see before you, isn't it? She used to be a hydro farm, and put up quite a fight when we decided to give her a makeover. Overgrown water everywhere. Almost gave up. But what's a proper home without a pub, eh?
What's on the menu?
See for yourself.
Bog's Grog. Rum diluted with water with a twist of lemon and just a pinch of gunpowder. Oh, goodness. Bourbon. Pilsner. Okay. Fried pickles? For real? I'm buying that. Like, I know they're not real. I know they're in a video game, but I like me some fried pickles. Sandwich. Toast. So what's in your Bog's Grog?
Now that's a trade secret, mate. And a homegrown one at that. But nothing to worry about. I've been serving it up going on 20 years now. Only things that kill my customers are bullets and stupidity. We'll see you next time.
We're gonna drink it. We're gonna drink the grog. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. We need one more slate. And I don't know where it is. Last Nova bar computer. Drinks. Some of the mates have been complaining about watered down drinks, like it's my fault we're serving this pace. Not my fault they haven't been putting in the work to keep us supplied in the way we should be. Maybe they should spend less time hanging at the bar and more at the mission boards. Rats. Neva's on edge lately. Part of it is vouching for Rake, but she's been burned before. What's bloody changed is the timing. We're spread thinner than Marmite right now. And the whole crew knows it. Maybe this new rook will pan out. But if things keep going bad, it's gonna be like rats leaving a sinking ship. Am I the new rook you're talking about, bud? Still looking for that slate, though.
Rook, are you looking to start something? Because I'll fix
I am literally not bothering you. Did I miss something?
Music in the Nova will get you in the mood for a job.
I need one more.
I'd be lying if I told you I was comfortable setting foot on this station.
I mean, you can stay on the ship. I'm pretty sure we're missing one. It's under notes. Where is it? Here we go. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I am missing part 6. Don't know where it is though. Can't open that.
I hope you came with credits.
Closed.
All right, make it quick. I've got schematics to organize. Weapons for all occasions.
You! Fucker with my name.
You want to survive? My gear may not be bulletproof, but it's damn near close. Well, only the best tactical gear to protect your ass this side of the galaxy. Metal plated for when you're up against bullets. Leather for those jobs that might require a subtle touch. All made by yours truly, of course, except for a few used odds and ends that no one's gonna miss. But me? Nah, not anymore. When it comes to aim, there ain't no one worse. True facts. And my friends like to say I'd have better luck talking someone to death than shooting them. Yep, my talents are best suited for making protective gear. Helmets, vests, suits. You could say I'm a tailor, not a fighter. Sure I got something to suit your needs.
Pirate swashbuckler gear. Oops. Pirate crew outfit. Swashbuckler gear. Plus 10 or plus 5 critical damage. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, but that one looks nice though. Like, what the hell? I can't afford it though. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, did they give me some gear? They must have given me some gear. I don't remember buying it. Did I buy it? Did I forget?
Well, only the best protective gear you can find.
Okay.
Stay safe out there.
Every captain here has earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Were you selling
And
ammo?
now, the right gear.
No, you weren't.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
I need ammo.
Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before. But just in case I need to spell it out for you, the merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it? Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives. Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
Let me guess. Trust issues.
Oh, we all have trust issues here. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Most people just glaze over and learn the hard way. Maybe there's more to you than I thought. Whatever you need, as long as you can afford it.
Okay.
All right, see you around.
General goods. Still looking for slate number 5. Haven't forgotten about that. Feel like I'm going in circles at this point. Ooh, ship services. Hey, 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 hey.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
I hope the fleet has a wider variety than the UC and Freestar Collective.
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
Always looking for an edge.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
Mind helping me with my ship?
I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
I figured.
I've seen worse. We'll get right on it.
Nice.
Oh, Yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
I can change the color. I didn't realize you could change the color. Okay.
I'd hate to be on the receiving end of that weapon now.
I heard Iswa's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
While we're here.
We may not have official security of the key, but we are always looking out for traitors.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice. A slow ship will get you caught. Talk to Jazz if you need upgrades.
Where is that last slate? Nope, that's not it.
As long as you put the fleet first, you won't have any problems.
I don't want to move on until I found the last one. It's probably upstairs now that I'm thinking about it.
Samina can do more than patch you up. She's got a drugs of every kind. If you know what I mean. Soon, everyone is going to learn to feel the fate.
Don't you have business on Super Raw?
Yes.
Were my
but-
instructions unclear?
No, I'm
What do
looking
you
for
want?
something. Give me like 2 seconds. Ah, crap, the accent came out.
I thought Delgado needed you on the planet. Why are you talking to me?
Nope. Seriously, there's one left, and I have not found it. And I know it's up here somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
People really don't like Radley up here.
I got a bounty so big, the Trackers Alliance had to beef up their servers just to keep tabs on me.
I'm going to lose my mind. Where is this damn thing?
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Okay. Does anyone know where the 6th part of the interview is? It's the one piece I'm missing.
Hey, boss. I think the intel was bad on one of these missions. Cargo was twice the size. Compensated accordingly. I just figured you should know, in case Neva or anyone thinks I was gonna keep some of it on the side.
Rest assured, loyalty is not in question.
Right, good. Because, I'd never do that.
Piracy missions are always a healthy source of income.
Yeah, I've gathered as much, but you know what I'm looking for right now? Ain't that? Seriously, I feel like I've glossed over it or something. I'm going crazy. The paddle is still stuck in the ground. I've checked here maybe like 5 times. I still can't seem to find it. Starting to wonder
Need a drink?
if I should move. Oh shit!
Will be more than happy to take.
You better quit that. Before you hit something you'll regret.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna regret shooting a heat leech, okay? I might have to just come back and see if I can't find it later. Because, Jesus fucking Christ. It is an elusive thing, isn't it? I was gonna say, if that's it, I'm gonna be so mad. Is it in the docking bay? This is where I found the first one.
You see, you'll never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Smuggling beats a real job any day.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook 'em with an energy blast.
Now that I can actually like look around a little bit, I might have missed some stuff coming through here the first time.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Nope. Damn.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
I always keep my word.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right.
This
Listen
dude's
up,
already
because I'm
stirring
only
up
going
shit.
To go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy.
Okay.
We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Sounds simple enough.
It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Understood.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Oh, very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Only one point of Moira's patrol route to work from. That's how it goes. Maybe another time. Oh, now I've lost my appetite.
Ah.
Hear something.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Creeks laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock. Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya?
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Am I gonna get a your companion cannot follow you in here message?
First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Cricks to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. Registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second.
Okay, we need a faster weapon. Hang on. Nope. Shotgun. Fucking missed.
nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies.
I want to
Now,
smack
let's
him in the
see.
face.
Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
I don't trust Mathis as far as I can fucking throw him. But fine. Me and my shotgun are going with him. Ah, shit.
Damn it.
Yeah, damn it is right. I have a cutter though, so can I get through that?
This ice and rock must be several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del, can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here.
Then we go around.
This is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
Okay, take a breath, calm down, and think.
Whew. Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, this gives me an idea. A way we could turn this situation to our advantage. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
Beg your fucking pardon? Are you serious? We're really doing this right now.
Yeah, we're doing this right now. Or maybe we should wait until the next time we're on an alien world and separated from Delgado by an ice fall.
I'm conflicted. No.
Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again?
No!
Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Yeah, well... Next time, I'm shooting you in the face.
Get ready to die!
Bruh, chill.
I guess that's one way through.
Okay, Zouch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A Block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D Block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Crix really thinks he can bust out of the lock? Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Crix only told a few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves. He'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this. It's because I like you, Rickard. I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in the storeroom for months to, well, you know. I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Damn, ouch. I, didn't know you cared that much. You give me the signal and I'll... Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
We never meet down here this late. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? God, no. I love you. Alright? You gotta make me say it. Shit.
I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize. Okay?
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
I didn't mean to play it again.
Way out of A block at this hour.
You know Jasper Crix over in D block? He's busting out of here.
I did the thing again.
Crix really thinks he can bust out of...
Well, hey there.
There we go. I got it. I fixed it.
You won't last long.
Can you shut up and follow me, please? Oh, that's a dead body.
Is anyone up there? Come on, we need these doors open. Damn it. Is anyone there? Waiting, the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that?
We got it.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
There's gotta be a way out of this goddamn place. And here I thought we were gonna be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
I mean, I think this is fun, don't you? Much more at home in ruins than robbing a bank. Override lockdown. Oof.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Prison scrubs.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
He didn't really. Not like he knew about the cave-in.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
100 years old. It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
Computer, control system, power restored. Environmental conditions. Please be advised, we are taking all staff complaints regarding the intolerable temperatures within the lock very seriously. Unfortunately, our facility has been provided a poorly engineered heating system that is woefully insufficient to combat the cold, leaving some sections of the prison at temperatures as low as 5 degrees Celsius. Administration understands the conditions within the lock are less than ideal for staff, so we ask for your patience while we wait for an improved system to be delivered from New Atlantis. In the meantime, portable heating units and cold weather gear has been made available for assignment. This security alert is being issued to all personnel. It's been brought to our attention that some of the prison population has discovered a way to create improvised weapons by carving chunks of permafrost from block walls. Thermal coils from portable heating units are being cannibalized and used to manufacture these dangerous items. Therefore, security has no choice but to remove the portable heating units from all prison cells. Extra blankets and cold weather gear, such as jackets and thermal undergarments, will be distributed to replace the units. If you observe any prisoner in possession of an improvised weapon, be certain to activate a blue alert before approaching the subject. This month's trivia questions? I mean, if you gotta entertain yourself somehow. I'd like to congratulate Brian Richard for winning last month's trivia contest. This month's questions are below. Good luck. 1. What type of star pulsates rapidly, which causes it to vary in diameter, temperature, and luminance? 2. What is another name for a neutron star with an extremely powerful magnetic field that might occur after a supernova? You mean a black hole? 3. What is the second brightest star in the New Atlantis night sky? I have no idea. 4. What are the largest known structures in the universe? No idea. 5. What is the graph called on which the intrinsic brightness of stars is plotted against their temperatures? I also don't know. I knew one of them. Whoa.
Huh. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Ooh.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
Yes, let me sneak with my very sneaky shotgun. fucking missed. Fuck.
Wow.
It's always bugs, man. It's always bugs. I don't like bugs. Fucking hell. Stop it. Nice. I always end up in the wrong neighborhood in this game. It's always bugs. Don't like bugs. Oh, well, we're doing this right now. Right now. What the fuck?
Have you changed your mind yet?
Bro. Bro, you're glitching out pretty hard right now, and it's throwing me. I don't want to talk about this right now.
Yeah, well, too bad. We're talking, so spit it out. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us.
I doubt it.
And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right?
No way, Mathis. I'm not going to be part of your plan, dude.
Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh?
Yeah, well, if you weren't such a fucking dick from the beginning, maybe. Maybe we'd get along.
Guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
We should locate his cell and search for hidden
Been
information.
in a few slams yourself, I see. Okay, I'll follow your lead. QC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Well, serves them right.
Oh? There he is. Yeah, we're gonna find that.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
Okay, so real quick, the optional one is 02106. Fucking bugs. Crap. Crap. Ow, you fucker. That's the wrong room, I think. Nope. Excuse me? I'm kind of just letting him deal with it because I don't want to. Okay, wait. Oh, shit! I didn't realize the thing was following me. Requires computer. Which computer? I'm so confused. The showers? What's in here? Why is it locked? Ooh, journal entry. More prison scrubs. Unfortunate. Okay, wait. This is the one with the cache. Requires computer. Which computer? Fucking automatic. No. I hate that. Or I can just use this one. Dude, you've been doing nothing but fighting since we got here. Can you chill? Crap.
Might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
He is spooked. I'm trying to get to this thing before I have to stop, because we're coming up on when I have to log out. I don't want to do that yet. Seriously, what computer? Is it a switch like the other one? And if so, where is it? Hmm. Might have to just finish this next time, because not making as much progress as I'd like. Was that the switch? Yeah. Woof. Okay. So I got the thing. We are going to save and call it here. And we'll see if we can't finish this out next time. Because it's time for me to go and do adulting things. But it was fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all next week. Let me switch over. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I don't like Mathis. Mathis is pissing me off. So, I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably stream again Friday night. So, till then. Bye!